Hello, welcome back to my channel. I wanted like fall kind of makeup, but I didn't want it to be too like overdone. I feel like everyone wears like that cranberry color, so I chose this like rusty mustard brown. It's kind of the color that my bed sheets are in the back. I used the 35O palette for this color. I used the brown colors in there, not the orange colors. That's an excellent palette for fall though, for anyone. Warm colors complement almost all skin tones, so I would grab that if I were you. I'm wearing DODO lashes again. I've been loving these lashes. They're $5 for mink lashes. This is like the 4th time I've worn them and they're still like brand spanking new. And as far as my lips, I mixed 2 lip colors to get this, and I'll show you guys all that later. If you're interested in this look, then keep on watching. So I always start off by priming my eyes with Urban Decay's primer potion. For the transition color and to hide my veins, I'm taking the color at the very top left of the palette and the color underneath it mixed. Now this is the 6th color on the first row. This is a very almost yellowish brown, and it is the star of the show today, so I'm just gonna pack that color into my crease and then deepen it with a cool toned brown color from the same palette. And I'm just using that same mustard color in the middle of my halo eye as a base for a soft coat of glitter. I went ahead and added some lashes and liner, so now I'm adding a coat of foundation. This is a very lightweight foundation and it's very moisturizing. So when I do 2 coats of different foundations, I like to start off with this one because I feel like it really moisturizes my face and preps it for the next one. This has been my holy grail for concealing under my eyes lately. Now here I'm adding a second layer of foundation. You absolutely do not have to do that, but I love the full coverage look. And just to make sure it doesn't get cakey, I'm using MAC's Fix Plus in between the layer foundation to add a little bit more moisture because my skin was feeling dry. As much as I love Bye Bye Under Eye because it really does work, the color tones are a little bit off. I'm in the color tan and it's a little bit too pink for me, so I add a little bit of a yellowish concealer on top of that to kind of make it look more like my skin tone. And this is a lot of makeup, so I'm just taking a damp beauty blender to pat over my face and kind of absorb the excess foundation off my skin. I like to lightly bake underneath my eyes. I don't leave the powder on for too long because then it can get too drying. Just enough to set the makeup, and only set your makeup there because we're going to be going in with cream contour. And I like to add primer oil into it to make it a little bit more blendable. And you can take your time to map out your face, or you can do it really quickly the way that I'm doing it here. To carve out my face a little bit more, I'm using the original powder contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. For my blush, I'm using Aphrodisiac Super Cheek Shock by ColourPop and the Sweets Glow Kit to highlight by Anastasia. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you didn't learn something new, then I hope that you found some new products you wanted to try. This lip color is amazing. I did have to mix it with a darker color, but this is a really beautiful color. The formula is great. Hopefully you enjoyed this look. I know it's like considered neutral, but it is a little bit different. Like these colors, not everyone likes them. I am definitely getting real busy with Halloween tutorials, so stay tuned for that and subscribe if that's something that you want to see, because ooh, I am just loving doing Halloween makeup. That's like one of the things that got me into makeup. I have already filmed a cool video of a very popular Halloween costume, I believe, but I will post that soon. And like I said, I'll see you in the next video, and I love you guys. Have lovely, awesome, fantastic days. Bye.